Class, we were discussing about the uses of chlorine. As I have told you earlier, that the chlorine it is highly electronegative member next to fluorine and oxygen. It is highly electronegative. It means it has tendency to get electrons. If it will get electron, then it is acting as oxidizing agent. That's why it is also acting as disinfectant. Disinfectant, it means it has a capability to kill the germs. Therefore, it is used for sterilizing. It means making the water free from germs. Therefore, it is used in sterilizing the drinking water. Next to that, it is also used in bleaching agent. Bleaching agent means it decolorizes or it removes the color of the substances. The next one, it is used in the preparation of bleaching powder. We will discuss today how bleaching powder is prepared. To the next, chlorine, it has various uses. We will discuss them one by one. What we have discussed, let us see. It is used in sterilizing the drinking water. It means it is acting as disinfectant. It means it will remove the infection by killing the microorganisms present in the water. The next, it is used in preparation of bleaching powder, that is calcium oxychloride. The next, it is used in the preparation of HCl. How HCl is produced? We will discuss. When H2 gas reacts with chlorine gas, then HCl is produced. Polyvinyl chloride, it is a polymer which is acting as insulator to cover the electrical wire in our homes. It is used in the preparation of polymers such as polyvinyl chloride. The next one, it is used in the preparation of pesticides. The next, it is used in the preparation of chlorofluorocarbon. CFCs. What are CFCs? The chlorine substituted or fluorine substituted. Chlorofluorocarbon, it means these are the compounds of chlorine and fluorine of methane and ethane. It means when methane and ethane react with chlorine and fluorine, they form chlorofluorocarbon. To the next, this chlorine, it is used in the preparation of carbon tetrachloride. Carbon, it means one carbon. Tetra means 4 chlorine. When chlorine reacts with carbon, excess of chlorine reacts with carbon, it forms carbon tetrachloride, which is acting as an organic solvent. To the next, it is used in paint. It is used to prepare dyestuffs and many more uses. It is used as a solvent for dyes. What are these? The next one, chlorofluorocarbon. The next, it is used to prepare carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetrachloride, that is CCl4, which is a good organic solvent. To the next, it is used for dry cleaning purpose. The next one, it is used as bleaching agent. Bleaching agent means it removes the color. These are the property of chlorine which we have studied. We will be discussing the uses of hydrogen. What are the different uses of hydrogen? The first one, hydrogen is used in hydrogenation of vegetable oils. the oil which we are now using in our daily life, which is in liquid state at normal temperature, that one is unsaturated fat, which is less harmful to us. But in earlier time, we were using ghee, which is in solid state at normal temperature. That is a type of saturated fat. In order to saturate a unsaturated fat, what we do? We do hydrogenation. We will study in the next chapter. It means hydrogen is added to unsaturated hydrocarbons. That process is known as hydrogenation. It means the first use of hydrogen is that it is used in hydrogenation process. Next, hydrogen is used as clean fuel. When hydrogen, it is highly inflammable. Oxygen, it is supporter of combustion. When they are burned in the presence of catalyst and certain other substances, then they produces a large amount of energy. That's why the hydrogen is used as fuel. To the next, hydrogen is used in the preparation of fertilizer. How? When nitrogen reacts with hydrogen, then it forms ammonia, and we know ammonia is a good fertilizer when it is converted into nitrites and nitrates. To the next, hydrogen, it has various uses. Let us discuss them one by one. The first one, uses of hydrogen. The first one, it is used in hydrogenation. Hydrogenation of unsaturated fats. The next one, it is used in preparation of fertilizer. The next one, it is used in preparation of methanol. The chemical formula is CH3OH. Water gas substraction. What we have studied, where we have studied, when we are discussing, we will discuss in class, when we are discussing the first chapter, it means how to make reaction more informative. Then at that place I have discussed when carbon monoxide react with hydrogen in the presence of chromium oxide and zinc oxide as catalyst at 300 atmospheric pressure and 300 Kelvin temperature. Then methanol was formed there. It means there we have used hydrogen in the production of methanol, what we are discussing here. The next, fourth one, it is used as fuel. You know, when oxygen combined with hydrogen in the presence of various catalysts and temperature and pressure, it forms H2O, which is in gas state, and produces larger amount of energy. The next, fifth, it is used in production of HCl. These are the various uses of hydrogen in our day-to-day life. To the next, we will discuss the use of hydrochloric acid. We know how hydrochloric acid is produced. When hydrogen gas reacts with chlorine, then it produces hydrochloric acid. It is used as bleaches, it is used in textile industries, it is used in tanning of leather, it is used in the preparation of ammonium chloride, and varied uses it has. Let us discuss. means HCl is produced. It is produced HCl. It is produced when hydrogen combined with chlorine. It means when hydrogen reacts with chlorine, it forms HCl. What are its uses? Let us discuss. The first one, when we want to galvanize a metal sheet, then in order to galvanize it, before that we wash that metallic sheet by the means of HCl to remove the oxide film over it. That means before galvanization we wash the metal outer surface with hydrochloric acid. It means it is used to remove the oxide layer over the metallic object to be galvanized. The next one, it is used in the preparation of ammonium chloride. You know, the ammonium chloride is used in preparation of dry cells. The next one is that it is used in preparation of ammonium chloride, that is NH4Cl, that is ammonium chloride, used in dry cell. The next one, it is used in preparation of medicines. It is used in preparation of cosmetic. It is used in the preparation of dye. It means giving different colors. Therefore, it is used in textile industries. The next is that it is used in preparation of medicine, cosmetics, textile industries. The next one, it is used as medicine, cosmetic, textile industries. The next one, dye. The next one, tanning industries. The next one, and in the preparation of PVC, that is polyvinyl chloride. These are the different uses of hydrochloric acid which we have discussed. Now we will be discussing about the washing soda, baking soda, their preparation and their uses. Let us discuss some basic terms. That is, we will discuss about the washing soda. Washing soda. Washing soda, the chemical formula of washing soda is the first one, chemical formula of washing soda is what? Na2CO3.10H2O. Na2CO3.10H2O. This is water of crystallization and is named as and is named as sodium carbonate decahydrate. This is sodium carbonate decahydrate. It means when it contains 10 water molecule as water of crystallization, then it is termed as washing soda. But when we heat this washing soda, then this 10 water molecules are removed, and that is termed as anhydrous, or that is also known as anhydrous washing soda or soda ash. The next one, when we heat sodium carbonate, that is Na2CO3.10H2O, then 10 molecules of water of crystallization are removed, and the 10 molecules of water of crystallization are removed, and is termed as soda ash. Soda means the compound of sodium, as you know, and it has the chemical formula Na2CO3. What we know? We know what is washing soda, and what is chemical formula, and what is soda ash, and what is the chemical formula. Next to that, we will discuss about the preparation of washing soda. How to prepare washing soda? You know, in order to prepare washing soda, we will start from the brine solution. And I have told previously that the sodium chloride, it is used in the preparation of various compounds. We see how we are going to prepare the washing soda by the use of sodium chloride. In order to prepare the washing soda, what we do? We take a brine solution. You know what is brine solution? A concentrated solution, aqueous solution of sodium chloride is termed as brine solution. What happens when we pass carbon dioxide and ammonia gas in brine solution? Then ammonium chloride and sodium bicarbonate is formed. Let us see how it is going to happen. What happens? We have NaCl plus H2O. This one is aqueous. H2O. This together is termed as brine solution. NaCl plus H2O. When they react, and when we have the brine solution, and when we pass carbon dioxide gas into it together with ammonia, it means what happens? When we pass carbon dioxide and ammonia gas into what? Brine solution, then what is formed? Let us see. Then what is formed? NH4Cl. This one is salt plus NaHCO3. This one is ammonium chloride, and this one is sodium bicarbonate. This ammonium chloride being salt, this is salt, therefore it is soluble in water. Being salt, soluble in water. But this one is sodium bicarbonate, I will tell you that the bicarbonate, carbonate and sulfate of first and second group of periodic table are insoluble in water. Therefore, the sodium bicarbonate is sprangly soluble. It means the solubility in water of sodium carbonate will be least. It means it is sprangly. It is sprangly soluble. What we see here, we have two products. One is completely soluble in water, whereas the other it is sprangly soluble. Then it is quite easy to separate them. What we do, we filter it by the means of filter paper, and we have sodium bicarbonate, that is also known as baking soda. That means, to the next step, what we do, we will have sodium. But what we do, first of all, we filter it, then dry it. After filtering and drying, what we do, we heat the sodium bicarbonate. We heat the sodium bicarbonate, then it forms Na2. This is one is, what is this? This is sodium bicarbonate. Or we can say it as washing soda. It forms Na2CO3. Na2CO3, that is also known as soda ash, plus carbon dioxide plus water. This one is in solid state gas, and this one in liquid state. What we do, next to that we have soda ash. It means this hasn't the water of crystallization. Then what we do, we add water to it. When we add water to it, then it is converted into Na2CO3 plus 10H2O, that is known as washing soda. What we do, when we add Na2CO3, then we add what? Water to soda ash. What we have? Na2CO3 plus H2O. How many molecules? 10 molecules. And what we have? We have Na2CO3 dot 10H2O.